my friends, and welcome back to Detroit Become Human. In our last video, we continued our replay of the game, continued to hopefully make poor life choices for our characters, and yeah, we're gonna do more of that today. So let's continue and see where we get to go. I think it was Markus and Carl, if I remember correctly. It is Markus and Carl.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah, Carl.
No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it.
Maybe.
Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Okay, well, before we do that, we need to go to our flowchart. Because I need to see... Check studio with Carl. Okay, we need to leave him outside. Yes. Obey Carl. We're going to disobey Carl this time. And, yeah, that should wrap everything up. So hopefully I do it correctly. The last time I did a Markus chapter, I was like, let's be different, and then kind of did the same thing.
Scotch, neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
And we pour.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Calling the cops.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
No. You are going to stay here.
Markus, no. I'm gonna come with you.
Nope.
Leo.
Oh, look who's here. My father's plastic toy.
Leo. What's going on?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Such
Markus,
a
get him
crappy
away
thing
from
to
there.
say.
Get him out of here.
Make Leo leave. Warn.
Look, I've already called the police. You should go now before you get yourself into more trouble.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Oh, gosh.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Markus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Yeah, this is not fair.
Stop it.
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it,
This is very
Leo.
not fair.
Stop
Too
it.
scared to fight back, you fucking bitch!
Oh, gosh. You don't have to obey them. You must decide, S. A. We're gonna defend ourselves this time.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone.
I'm gonna destroy you. It'll just be me and my dad.
Push, Leo. Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh.
Leo.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. Leo. My little boy.
Carl,
They'll destroy you, Markus. You gotta go. Get out of here.
Say nothing?
Get out!
Go!
Now!
Go!
Go! Over here. Marcus! Don't fucking move!
Oh, I was really hoping that he would be able to get away. That's a really short chapter. I thought it was longer than that. Okay, so we are now at 100%. Cannot connect to statistic servers. Oh yeah, I don't have internet right now. Who knows when it's coming back? Anyway, 100% complete, so that's great. I won't be able to check world statistics, but I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, let's continue and then we'll escape and go to extras. Oh wow, that's gonna be an interesting interrogation, right? Okay, extras. And we'll do gallery. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Okay. We'll do several of these. Okay. Would like to buy this item. Markus Infiltration. The night Markus's people raided CyberLife stores all over the city is a night their people will remember. We're still classified release date. Okay. And we'll buy this item. And Markus gets all the fun outfits. Markus Freedom March. Not everybody in Jericho believed in Markus's daring plan to stage an android march through the streets of Detroit, but all agree that everything changed after that day. I don't think it's going to happen again this time. Oh, I had to click on it twice. Unlock and then click on it. Markus Final. Markus has come a long way since his days in service of Karl Manfred. With the fate of his people resting on his shoulders, Markus must guide the revolution through its final hours. I wonder, it doesn't seem like my outfits change. Oh, I unlocked all of Markus's outfits. Nice. And then we have Karl. I keep wanting to call him Bishop. Karl Manfred is an internationally renowned painter who became the leading figurehead of the neo-symbolist movement in the 2020s. So right now, his unique talent makes him one of the most in vogue artists, and many of his paintings are sold for hundreds of millions of dollars. Really? That seems really overpriced. Manfred divides critics, some seeing him as the greatest genius since Bacon, others thinking he has no talent whatsoever. Original and provocative in his art, Manfred also led a subversive lifestyle. All the celebrities with mad, bad, and dangerous reputations flocked to his parties. It was during this period that a short-term fling produced his son Leo, a child he acknowledges, but with whom his relationship is difficult. After a terrible accident that deprived him of the use of his legs, Manfred withdrew from the world for several years and sank into a deep depression. Thanks to the android offered by his friend Kamsky, Karl gradually returned to the world and discovered the desire to paint. Kamsky being the guy who invented all the androids, right? Okay, let's read one more. The chapter is short. I have plenty of time. Oh, double click. Click again. Oh, Karl Manfred After Party. Being a famous and admired painter comes with certain obligations. Attending boring parties full of high society pretenders is one of them. But even the worst party in the world couldn't have prepared Karl for what happened after he got home. Yes, it did. Okay, so that's all. There's Karl Manfred. Oh, there's a couple more here. When I did log in earlier, it was asking me if I wanted to replace my Android AI lady. And I said no, because I like not having anybody here when I log in to yammer at me. Although I wonder if it'll pop up again. But anyway, let's move on to the interrogation and see how much we can screw that one up. I have an idea, but we'll see.
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife?
The music. Still love it. It's so awesome.
How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away? Say something, goddammit!
Oh, forgot about that.
Fuck it, I'm out of here.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Hank is very
We're
hostile.
wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You can always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
I still don't like this guy.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Thanks. Now we're gonna now how should we screw it up? Are we gonna go in? There we go. Extract confession. Okay, so I'm gonna do a lot. Well, actually, let's flowchart. Let's double check our flowchart. Okay. Convince. Android confesses. Android trusts Connor. Android was sent back to his cell, but there's 3 other options. Okay, so last time I did this, I stayed within the appropriate amount of stress level. There are the words. This time, we're not going to do that.
What the fuck is it doing now?
Oh, it's still really funny. Okay, I do want to still look at all of this, just in case I need the info to stress him out. Q. Did I not hold it long enough? Okay. Connor looks very, very robotic right now. It's a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so processing LED, signs of software instability, probability of self-destruction is low. Well, we may change that. Housekeeper. Carlos Ortiz's property. And then he's been damaged. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. He was tortured. Dry blood of Carlos Ortiz. And then hit marks from the bat. Yes. Okay, let's interrogate. Reach optimal stress for confession. Okay. Fear?
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans.
Show photos?
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz. Stabbed 28 times. That was written on the wall in his blood.
Okay, I've got a ways to go, so let's threaten him.
You've refused to talk since they arrested you. If you don't cooperate, they'll do things the hard way. Is that what you want?
Getting closer. Let's threaten again.
You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something.
Getting there. Probe memory?
If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
Probably. Truth, we'll be honest this time.
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Truth.
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I'm a robot.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
Choose approach. Pressure it.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hate?
Pressure.
He was bleeding, begging you for mercy.
Oh gosh, Connor.
But you stabbed him again and again and again.
Please.
Pressure.
Leave me alone.
I know you killed him. Why don't you say it?
Please. Please stop.
Pressure.
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it. Stop.
Pressure again. This is so horrible.
Please leave me alone.
All right. Everything is going to be okay.
Oh, I waited too long. Probe its memory.
You leave me no choice.
D. Oh gosh. Oh wow, that's horrible.
Piece of shit.
Oh gosh.
I'll teach you to look me in the eye.
Oh no.
I accessed its memory. I know what happened.
Get up. Leave interrogation room.
What the fuck is it
It's
doing?
destroying itself.
Stop it, goddammit! I can't! I can't stop it!
Intervene.
That's enough. You need to stop that right now.
Oh gosh.
Watch out!
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is right. That was different, right? Oh my gosh, that was horrifying. Yes, I know my internet is off. It's gonna be off all day. Stop reminding me. All right, so public opinions and difference. Software instability, it seemed like it went up and then it went back down. Hank is still hostile. Only 67% complete, so I pressured it. And there's a fourth option here that I have to do eventually. I gave up. It's because I didn't. I talked instead of actually just clicking the button. I wonder what that is. Android starts to self-destruct. I intervened, which means it shot me as Connor and then itself. Wow, that was horrifying. That was horrible. Okay, continue. But then we'll escape again and main menu, confirm. Oh, that was different. Different options. Okay, well, since I've got plenty of time, let's go to videos. We did meet Kara, Markus, and Connor, so we did Detroit Interactive Story too. So the making of Detroit. Let's see what that one's about. I wish there was a way I could
Detroit
pause.
Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people. And to that, we need to add also all the outsourcing with our partners in the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on this story, I had to imagine where Kara was built. And for whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story by itself, full of history and themes. So we traveled there with the team, and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and really be born again. And we just continued this curve, this growth, and just imagine what Detroit would be like if the android industry was, using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too. And for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe, but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life. Anticipation is more about gleaning from our contemporary reality, the one we know, because Detroit is set in 2038, and 2038 is tomorrow.
Yeah.
The difficulty we had was sticking to reality. That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality.
Yeah, I could see that.
To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes, or really vibrant colors, and things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids. The goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting.
Yeah.
Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor. Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like that, there's no confusion.
Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face with the scan. And we record the colors and patches of skin with photography. Once we have this information, we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it. He will propose ideas which we will develop together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design, what their image will be, and what they will look like in the game. This extra information gives them another dimension and color to connect with emotionally. It helps them think about how to play their character.
Your mission. That's all you care about, huh?
You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here.
So there are three types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his face, and his body. These shoots are obviously done with American actors because the game's original version is in American English. After that, there are the body-only shoots, representing around 250 days of filming, while the performance capture is 100 days of filming. Now, body-only shoots, there are two types. There are the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mo-kit shoots. Mo-kit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it. This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
To prepare a motion capture shoot, we first get together to look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or which ones need to be cut and shot at another time, so that we get the most out of the shooting day. This often means shooting scenes out of order, especially those with big props or accessories, like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first.
Fair enough. That sounds the most efficient.
The biggest challenge for the mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mo-kit. We had to build a wall and attach an actor to a harness with cables so we could pull him up and render him climbing.
The shooting on this game total took about, I would say, more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set. So it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set between the stunts and the shootings with a little girl and all these great actors that we had. It was really a very, very memorable journey for the team and for myself.
Today, Detroit has over 37,000 animations. When we retrieve the motion capture data, it's just a cloud of points, which represent all the markers worn by the actors. From this cloud of points, we have a phase called retargeting, which gives us a skeleton. This skeleton will be applied to the characters of the game. There is still work to be done, but this gives us the main movements. Since we are working on something very realistic, we must recognize the actor and also recover all the emotion he expresses in his performance. We use a system of facts, an identity card for each actor. We make the actor do a whole range of facial expressions. Then we recover all the expressions and paste the animations on a puppet that Jan has prepared. I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch the lip, reinflate a cheek, tiny details that make the finished product really capture the actor.
Because of the nature of our mocap system today, when we receive the animations, we're missing eye movements, and so the character has that dead look. He really has no eyes, so then it's a big part of the work for the animators to find the regard of the actor in relation to his position, in relation to the body, etc.
It was crazy when I saw the newest model for Kara, because they've been working on it, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat. It not only looked so much like me, it was the fact that it looked so lifelike. It wasn't that it looked just like it was a camera, it was something else, you know, but it looked alive. It's exciting, and it's kind of terrifying.
Game after game, we learned the rules of optics and filming, and our goal with Detroit Become Human was to have cameras that would actually emulate the optics of a real physical camera.
Yeah,
so
I like that part of it.
dealing with real-world imperfections was our main task, and just to make cameras look as real as we can.
Once the animations are shot and processed by the animation department, integrated and polished, we film them. That is to say, we really do a mise en scène, as in cinema. The real difficulty of our job is to know if these cameras are telling us something. Are they in the emotion of the scene? Do they describe exactly what the action must convey, what must be felt? The most important challenge for me was one of the final scenes where Markus decides to start the revolution and go to the battlefield. Very quickly, we imagined this to be a huge sequence shot. We wanted the feeling of a cameraman running behind us while showing Markus, the androids who help him, the person shooting at us, etc. Above all, it was necessary to say to oneself, this scene is very violent but does not glorify war. On the contrary, that war is something improbable and absurd. It was really a fun challenge.
The idea was to say we have 3 characters. We would like each of them to have a specific cinematography. We wanted Kara to be much more filmed with some kind of handheld camera, to have something very living, very breathing. For Connor, we wanted something very cold and very perfect. And for Markus, we wanted something epic and spectacular.
Yeah.
So it was about the filming, but it was also about the photography. So we worked with a director of photography to give each character a different lighting, different key colors. Each of them would have their own worlds. And finally, we worked with the composers, so they would create a specific sound for each character, so each would have his own world and his own style.
Well, my goodness. Wait, like, it's just so many things into making, I mean, like, I knew there was a lot into it, but the fact that it was that many filming days, they probably did a bunch of filming with the actual actors, and they brought in, like, you know, the stand-ins basically to do a lot of the extra movement tests and stuff, but then all of the extra camera filming in real life so that they can mimic it within the game. And then it's just, I do wonder if because it took so long, it was because there were so many layers of data that they had to collect before they were able to give you a final product. I wonder if that's why. I think some of you have mentioned that they did have to cut some content, and I wonder if that's why, because it was just a little bit more complex and than they were expecting, maybe. But I appreciate all their hard work. I like it a lot. But anyway, let's continue on with the next chapter. Not sure I'll finish it today, but we can give it we'll get through as much of it as we can. We're back with Kara and Alice. Oh yeah, we gotta find a new place to stay.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
All right. End the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Distant. Oh, yes. I keep forgetting that I'm kind of messing up all of their relationships.
Wake up. We have to go.
And we get up. You would think he would say something about... No, I don't want to ask about it because we did that last time. But you would think he would say something about the fact that she's an android in the non-android section, but maybe it's because she's with a kid, it's okay. I wonder how that works.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Okay. So I do still want to do a lot of the things I did the last time so that I have all my options.
We've gotta hurry.
Before I forget. Flowchart. Okay. So there's an option here. Inside the parking lot? Take wire cutters. Okay, we don't want to go the squat route because that's what I did last time. I wanted to try to get, I think there was an option to steal maybe in the laundromat, and then maybe go to the supermarket, and I'm trying to go to the motel, but to go to the motel you needed money, and I think you get that probably from the supermarket. But let's poke around and see what we're actually gonna get to do. We'll talk to this guy again.
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
I like how in the last video we just watched on the making of the game, they're like, we didn't want them to be too pretty. I'm like, I think you guys failed at that. They are kind of pretty and they are kind of perfect, and they don't blend so well. But I do like the fact that they wanted to make the android clothes look different, very different from human clothes, so that they would stand out more. Okay. So find shelter for the night, look around. Very uncomfortable but discreet. Is there a car in there or something? If I remember correctly. Shop was closed. There's where we stayed last time. Comfortable but not discreet will need money, yes. Open 24/7, can't stay. Won't open until morning. And then there was the open 24. It's the supermarket. Quick Mart. I thought I clicked on all of them. I did. Oh. No, I did click on all of them. I thought we had to go over here and talk to this guy too, right? So he could tell us about Jericho, or am I not remembering correctly? One, talk to Alice again.
Freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost. We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
Oh wait, he doesn't tell her about Jericho. He tells her about the other guy, right?
Come on, Alice.
How about we go to the laundromat and get some new clothes. Hopefully we can do that and not get caught. Again, did they forget about their androids and just leave them outside? Like, that seems weird. Or do they stay there because they're rentable androids or something? Laundromat's over here. Guy looks awake.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
It looks like he fell asleep, actually. So, did I get all of the... Does it say if I got the newspapers? Is that a thing that actually pops up? You've read your newspapers? Oh, it does. So I did read the newspapers that I needed to. I don't see any other... Well, let's see. I'm in the laundromat. Yes, I read the newspapers in the laundromat. Okay. So I don't need to do that again. Let's go... Program complete. Dry clothes for Alice. Okay, let's open.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
Yes, we can.
I'm sorry, Alice, but we have to do this.
Take. Alice very much disapproves. E. And then be discreet. E. Oh, that's scary. Well, we're going back for more? Spacebar. E. And then up. Oh no, I messed it up.
Come on, let's go.
Oh no. I need to redo that because that's the route I want to go. Ah, dang it. Okay, we need to redo that. So main, how can I do that easily? Is there like a load option that's part of the way into it, do you think? Chapters? Let's see. Danger, partners, stormy night, broken, interrogation, fugitives? Last checkpoint, last stop. Oh, okay. Well, let me get caught back up to where I was, and we'll retry stealing clothes again. All right, I'm back to stealing the clothes. I think part of my problem was that I was letting go of keys before she finished doing the stealing. So let's try not to do that this time. Just hold all the keys until we're done. Awesome. We did it! We're robbers! Bring clothes to Alice. Put down. Come on. Oh gosh. Okay, gotta change of clothes, and Alice looks warmer and Kara looks less androidy. We're bad people. I mean, not like, well, I was gonna say we're not murderers, but then again, she did kill Todd, so kind of. Okay, we're going down here to the market because I do have a gun. And I would like some money.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside.
Find some help. Convince cashier to help. Unlikely.
At least you'll be out of the cold. Huh. Okay, what else can I do here that I didn't do before? Oh, we can steal a toy for Alice. Can we not take it? I would like to take one for Alice. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, it keeps saying toy for Alice, question mark. Yes. Fine. It's fine. Oh. Food for Alice. Well, we all know how that's not really useful. Wasn't there a security camera up here or something? Maybe I need to talk to the guy first before things become interactorable.
Can I help you?
Help?
I'm with a little girl and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Look, this is a convenience store, lady, not the Salvation Army. I can't start handing out cash to every bum in the neighborhood.
Steal cash from the register. Steal. Shoplift. Rob cashier. Yeah, we'll come back. Can I shoplift anything else, though? Like, can I steal anything else? Now I can. I'll take a toy. Put it in my back pocket, right? Steal. Oh, I stole something. I bet you that's a Distract the cashier situation. What does it say? Use Alice for a diversion. No. No. We're going to rob him. Oh gosh, I hope this goes okay. Threaten the cashier to threaten the cashier.
Wait outside for me. I'll just be 2 minutes.
Wait outside? But why?
Please. Alice, just trust me.
But she doesn't trust us. She's just, well, maybe she trusts us, but she just doesn't like us so much because we're distant. Aggressive.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Cash register.
Take the cash from the register, put it on the counter.
Oh no. Stay.
Excuse me, are you done?
Go ahead.
Oh, we're making all the poor life choices right now, aren't we?
$4.95, please.
Back off.
Back up. I'm sorry, but I really need this money.
Take. We're gonna go? We're gonna hang out some more? Robbed money from cashier. Yeah, we did that. We vanished.
Fuck!
Sorry, don't mean to laugh at your pain, sir, but they vanished so quickly.
We've got some money now.
Wait, how did you get it?
The truth, of course.
I took it from the cash register.
You stole it? Stealing is bad, Carl. Why did you do that?
Factual.
I had no choice. It was the only way, Alice.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't the only way. We know that. Okay, well now we can go to the Eastern Motel, but we will do that on Tuesday because I'm going to pause here today. So on Tuesday, we will continue to make poor life choices for Kara and Marcus and Connor and see how much we get to mess things up or not mess things up. Just different ending, right? Different possibilities. Anyways, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Detroit Become Human video.